Welcome back, Heroclix fans. Today we're going to take a look at the Birds of Prey Fast Forces set that came out with the Batman Streets of Gotham. We have Hawk, Dove, Black Canary, Lady Blackhawk, Huntress, and Oracle. In this video we're going to cover the map, the figures, some of the special powers, and my personal thoughts on this set. So let's get started. And please, if you enjoy these videos, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and there'll be many more videos in the future. And number one in the set is Oracle, Birds of Prey in Justice League as keywords. She is 50 points. She has a special defense power, moving the pieces into place. Give Oracle a power action and choose another friendly character that shares a keyword with her and has no action tokens. That character is immediately given a move action as a free action with their speed value half for that action. So she's got Birds of Prey and Justice League. So she can move characters by giving herself a power action, and then if they have Birds of Prey or Justice League, she can have someone move. Like Superman can be given a move action for free for half of his speed value and then be able to be given another action for his turn. So that is really, really good. And I really like this. This is a figure that plays a lot different than the DC 10th anniversary Oracle, where that one where you would give Oracle a power action and then she could see through friendly characters and be able to use Outwit, Perplex, or Probability. And for 50 points, she definitely brings a lot to the table here. She starts off with Stealth, In-Cap, and then that special defense power. She has Shape Change. Some of the things that are going to help her out is that Shape Change and that Stealth so that she doesn't die. That was one of the problems with the other Oracle. She did have Stealth, but she is a short dial. This one's a short dial too, but for 50 points, she'll be able to fit on more teams. And for Justice League, she's a really good support piece. Other powers that you might find useful, she gains Perplex later on in her dial and Outwit. I like this figure a lot. A really good Oracle for 50 points. And here we have Lady Blackhawk, Birds of Prey, Blackhawks, Pilot, and Soldier for keywords. She's also 50 points. She has a special on movement, and this is pretty much the reason why you're going to play her if you decide to play her. Lady Blackhawk can use the carry ability. When she uses the carry ability, she can use the flight ability and carry up to 4 friendly characters that have the Birds of Prey or Soldier keyword. Lady Blackhawk can carry friendly characters that have the Birds of Prey regardless of their attack and speed symbol. And when she does, her speed value is not modified by the carry ability. So Lady Blackhawk is a really good transporter, even though she doesn't have the transporter ability, but the fact that she can carry up to 4 friendly characters if they are Birds of Prey or Soldier is outstanding. Now if she's just carrying Birds of Prey, she can carry them no matter what their attack or speed symbols are, and she does not modify her speed when carrying. So that 10 movement, she can carry Birds of Prey up there and get them right into action. That is insane. She's really good at transporting soldiers, but as the card reads, it does not say anything. She would take a hit for attack symbols and speed symbols, and she would modify her movement for soldiers. But for Birds of Prey, she does not modify anything, and she can carry no matter what the symbols are for attack and speed. So no matter what, for Soldiers and Birds of Prey teams, she's definitely a must-play for 50 points to get your team into position. She's great. Huntress, Birds of Prey, 100 points. She's got the Batman team ability, so that's really good. She starts off with Run a Shot and Willpower, 3 damage, 10 attack, 7 range, 2 targets. Really good. She also has a trait that's really, really awesome. In contact with Oracle, when a friendly character, Oracle number 1, which is the Oracle from this set, not from DC 10th anniversary set, is on the map and Huntress is given a non-free action, she may modify any of her combat values by +1 to your next turn. So she has the opportunity to perplex up one of her stats, which is very, very nice and very useful. I like it quite a bit. Playing this figure without Oracle I don't necessarily recommend it, but when you play it with Oracle, she definitely lives up to her points, I believe. So it's definitely pretty good. Other powers you might want to note here, she has Flurry, Psychic Blast, Blades, and Combat Reflexes, and Ranged Combat Expert. So not too bad, I like her. Here we have Black Canary, Birds of Prey, Justice League, and Martial Artist as her keywords. 100 points. She has the Batman team ability. She's got 5 range, 2 targets, run and shot. That's a pulse wave, which is insane. I did not realize she had pulse wave. That's really, really good. She only does 2 damage starting off, but she has 17 combat reflexes. And just to let you know, you can use pulse wave at close combat, so she's going to be really, really deadly. I see this figure being insanely good. The fact that she has run and shot with the pulse wave and stealth is going to be crazy. And she can be carried, so you can drop her off. And oh man, the potential for this is pretty high. The one bad thing is she doesn't have a power to get her into position. She does have leap climb, but not on her first click to use with that pulse wave to get her into position. But the run and shot will make up for it. The 5 range, so you pulse wave, you have 3 range pulse wave, not bad. Most likely you're going to probably end up targeting more than one character, so her base damage of 2 isn't that bad. And now that's probably just to keep her within the points. She also has a trait, and that trait is the same as Huntress. In contact with Oracle, when a friendly character, #1 Oracle from this set, is on the map and Black Canary is given a non-free action, she may modify any of her combat values by +1 until your next turn. So that's really good. You can perplex up attack or defense or damage. So that's not too bad. I like that quite a bit. Like I said, she has the pulse wave, energy explosion, in cap. She gains later on perplex and outwit. Not too bad. Alright, so here we have Hulk. He is Birds of Prey, Brightest Day, Brute, Mystical, and Teen Titans. He's got the Teen Titans team ability. And he is 100 points. He's got no range, and he's got a trait. Let's cover the trait. Hulk. And if a friendly character named Dove is on the map, when Hulk is given a non-free action, increase his defense value by +1 until the beginning of your next turn. If Dove is within 8 squares and line of fire, Hulk may replace his defense value with Dove's unmodified defense value. And just to note, starting click on Dove, her defense is a 18. So that is pretty nice. You would be able to replace Hulk's defense with Dove's defense. His 17 would jump up to an 18, and then you would be able to modify +1 because Dove is on your team. So that's really good. You can get him up to a 19 defense if I read it correctly. Because if you read it the other way, even if Dove is on the map, he would get a +1 anyways. So if they're within line of sight, he would get basically a +2 to his defense if Dove is on her top click. That's really, really good because you can if Hulk keeps on taking a bunch of damage and Dove is kept on her top click, Hulk can replace his defense with Dove, and then you can modify above that because you replace then modify. So that is pretty insane. And if someone wants to verify that with me just to make sure, you can leave a comment. But as far as I know, that's how that works, and that's why this figure is as good as it is for 100 points. He starts off with a charge, super strength, invulnerability, 10, 11, 17, and 3. Other powers he gains: leap climb, flurry, quake, toughness, regeneration, close combat expert, and battle fury. Not a bad combination when you play him with Dove. So we have Dove. She's Birds of Prey, Brightest Day, Mystical, and Teen Titans TA, and she is also 100 points. Her trait is and Dove. If a friendly character named Hulk is on the map, when Dove is given a non-free action, increase her attack value by +1 until the beginning of your next turn. If Hulk is within 8 squares and line of fire, Dove may replace her attack value with Hulk's unmodified attack value. So where Hulk gets to borrow Dove's defense, Dove can borrow his attack. So it's really, really awesome, and she's pretty solid. You know, she's got no movement power, but she has end cap 18 senses, and 2 damage with probability. Basically, Dove is to support Hulk to make sure you do the damage, and Dove is to make sure Hulk doesn't die. And so it's pretty cool. I like their synergy between the two characters, and I can't wait to play those two figures together. I think they might play better together than the two in the main set. But I haven't played either one of the figures yet to really find out. But they definitely are pretty cool. Dove gains plasticity, energy shield deflection, and regeneration. Also exploit weakness, and she gets a special power later on in the dial where she can have probability control and support. So pretty much the whole set has winners on all of the dials. All of the figures are really, really good in their own way. No figures over 100 points, and the lowest point value is 50 points. The set is a must buy if you like Birds of Prey, but this is good set. This is a good set, and let's check out the maps. All right, so this is Crime Alley. This is an indoor and an outdoor map. So it's really, really awesome. As you can see right here, this is the outdoor like street, and then in here is like the opera area. So that's really, really cool. This is probably one of the cooler maps out there right now. And you can start in indoor or outdoor, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. I think if you start over here, you can start on the roof or on the street. And if you start on this side, you can start on the street or inside the building. So that's really, really cool. I like how they did that. And this one is the clock tower, and this is also an indoor and outdoor map as well. It looks like inside right here is indoors, and the outside is going to be outside. So that's pretty cool there. And this is basically Oracle's place of business. As you can see, like right down here, that looks pretty similar to her sculpt with all the computers. So very, very cool.